Alright, hey there YouTube. We're back. We're here at the Gold Jeep. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to start giving it some more love. And what that entails is just doing little things to it. So first thing, I have the hood open. And then I have a couple of wiring harnesses here. And these are for these lights, for these ones and these ones in the bumper. These ones go to the bumper. And then these ones, I'm pretty sure, go to these lights up here. And so we're going to wire those in. And I think what I want them to do is I want them to come in through this side. And then go into the cab through here somewhere. As I was looking around trying to figure it out, I found out that there's some wires here that are worn through, and I don't understand why. I don't know what could be going through there that would wear those out. So I don't know. Maybe, actually, maybe it was because I think I drilled this hole. And there's supposed to be a grommet that goes in there. That's for the column shift cable right here. And I think the grommet fell out if there was even one. So I think I feel it and see it right up in there, so I'm gonna have to reach in from underneath and get it all seated again. But I think I want the wires to come in through here somewhere. Probably I'll just use that hole there, and then probably I want the relays and stuff like right up in here, so then they're easy access. And then I'll label them and all that stuff, so I'll make some kind of bracket mount thing to go right here, and probably use some of these existing holes. I'll probably use that one, big one, and that big one down there, and possibly that big one too. So I'll make like some kind of flat panel, angled panel, and then that'll fit right up in here. That we'll use those bowl holes. So we'll see. So I'm gonna work on that. I think I want the switches, which let's see, one of these, if not both. Okay, that one has a good switch. I'll probably change it out though for a different style. This one I need to switch out for a different style for sure, because that one just kind of goes in and sticks on the dash somewhere. I don't like that. I'm not going to mess with these lights yet till I figure out what I'm going to do up here. I am going to replace those lights, but I just got to decide with what. And then those lights on the bumper and up on the bull bar are more than likely the switches are going to get mounted right here. I think is where I want those, because then it's easy access. I can flip on, flip them off and on. And then this switch block, I guess, yeah, it's switch panel. It's a safety or a traffic light colors, and I did that kind of by accident, but I wanted, green. Those are green, means go, which means everything in the front, forward facing is good. Then these will be like sides, and then this will be rears, lows and highs, or low and high. So or something like that. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But what I think with the top ones, these will be for the roof lights that you saw up there. So these will be like outers and then inners. So I'll have like the two out, farthest out will be on one switch, and then the two on the inside are going to be on this switch. So then I can have, have either or, have them all on, or pick and choose which ones I want. And then these are going to be side lights for I can't decide if I want to have lows, like anything low down, like under the Jeep, will be on one, and then the ones on the high will be on the one switch, or this will be driver's side, passenger side. I might do it like that. And then these ones will be whatever's up on top will be like that. And then if I have anything low, maybe I'll put on that switch. I might just have I might just go with having this one just be like some rock lights or something. We'll see, because the reverse lights are going to be wired in with the reverse circuit, so I don't need them to have a switch. And then I'll have some room over here anyway, because I think I'll do bumper lights and then bull bar lights, and then I'll have a few spots depending on what kind of switches I use. I'm thinking about using these same kind of ones, but I might get some blue color and put them over here. We'll see. It's all work in progress, so I'll just figure out as I go. I have some toggle switches like these ones. I could always reuse these ones. These were originally for the up top. And then I do have a replacement panel, one of these, that hopefully I won't mess up. So, and actually I might use it to mark out my holes and then put it in here for the switches and just save that as a spare. So that's what I'm going to work on now, though. I'll get those lights running, ran through the Jeep somewhere, and then I'll bring you guys back when we figure it out, and then I'll show you what I did. Okay guys, I got the wires all ran. So first I'll show you, this little light is always on. I don't like that. So I'm gonna unplug it from here when I'm done with this part of the video. This one doesn't even come on, so it doesn't look like it, so I don't think I have to worry about that one. But I'm gonna probably convert this over to a switch like that. I think I got plenty of these. Let's see, let's turn on some light. So I just grounded the one switch, which is this guy that's always on, to right there, to that bolt on the fuse block. Right there, that bottom one for now. I got all these other like ones that are just kind of hanging, because those are for the roof lights. Well, let's see, so it turns on. I think that's on for those. I have them coming up. I just have them going through that hole that's back there that the shifter cable goes through. I'll have to get a grommet and everything for it. I wrapped the wires though, so it protects them from getting cut up on that the metal. And I had to go down to the store, the parts store, and I bought this fuse block so I could get rid of the inline fuses that were like part of these wiring harnesses. They had little tabs, so I just stuck a small screwdriver in there to collapse the tab, and then pulled the wire out and then plugged it in. Thought these were supposed to light up, so you know that they're good, but I guess not. Then I have this wire. This is all temporary too. Like I'll do it right. I'll make a special wiring harness for all the lights eventually, but right now I'm gonna just kind of tape this up out of the way for now. And I got that one running all the way to the battery, and it has power into the block. I had to connect the switches up to the power, and then I'll show you that the lights are on. So I'll wait till it's nighttime and we will see how bright they are, and I'll probably adjust them. I think these are the same kind of lights as those anyway. And I think the adjustment is right up there on the top of both sides, and then these ones is just right here, and I got it pretty tight. So I'll turn them off so I don't run the battery down. And then unplug this one. Let's see. Need to turn that light off, I guess, so I'm not blinding myself. Nice shot of my back of my hand. Okay, let's get this unplugged, hopefully. I'm gonna set you right here on the seat. But yeah, I'll unplug that so it's not constantly on. And then I'll figure out how I'm gonna run them. And if I'm, yeah, I'll probably mount them right there though. So I'll have to figure out like what kind of, like what size hole and stuff I need to set that to. They turn off. And then I have the wires all ran. These ones, I just ran it alongside the bull bar and then down, and then wrapped it in some wire loom, both sides. These are Harbor Freight and they're junk because they kept breaking, so I had to use I don't know how many until I could find one that didn't break. And then there's like a little thing underneath the back side of this bumper that I have them like running in behind for now. And that might all stay. I'll probably have to wrap up, shorten up one. I kind of curled it up and wrapped it up. I kind of would like to make a nice wiring harness for these. Nicer. But yeah, so now they work and I will test them out. And then we'll see what happens. I got some, I might have mentioned it, I got some headlights coming. Hopefully they work good in wintertime when it's snowing, don't get all packed up with snow, because these halogen sealed headlight beams, they melt the snow because they get hot. And LEDs, some of them don't seem to. I did find some that have like little, kind of like the defrosters on your cars. They have them built in to the lens of the LEDs that will help heat it up. I need to get some new battery cables, so I'll probably change that next though. But I'm gonna route this wire and I'll tape it up, and then we'll wait till tonight and I will show you guys how it looks. So I'll bring you back then. Alright guys, we're back. It's not pitch black, but I did kind of moved the Jeep over, so we're shining at the garage door. This is the regular headlights, so we're gonna try to flip on. Now that's the fog lights, the ones on the bumper, and that's the ones that are up top. I'm gonna back up a little bit, make sure I don't run into anything. So probably need to adjust them, I guess. They don't seem to be too bright. Let's turn off the headlights. So I don't know what which light that is shining straight ahead. The two top ones are probably pointing in the same direction. So I might have to adjust those a little bit, but they're pretty bright. Honestly, maybe I'll wait till it gets a little bit darker. But I'll bring you back then. Alright guys, we're back. It's a lot darker for now. I mean, in this neighborhood. These are the headlights. Hopefully you can kind of see them. Here's the ones that are up on the bull bar, and then here's the ones that are down below. Bull bar off, and then bumper off, and then both on. So alright, let me pull into the driveway because we're done with that. Hopefully you guys saw. kind of adjusted them out there in the street. They're really not all that bright. I mean, they help with the headlights. I guess if I was like driving down a you know, dark road, they'd help out a lot. The one on the passenger side on the bumper down low needs to be adjusted to where it's like pointing. Hopefully you can, I don't know if you can see my finger. So it needs to be pointing like that way more. So I'll have to probably wallow out one of the holes. But I might be looking into getting some brighter lights. I just figured I'd use those because I got them. So those might get turned into backup lights because I think they'd be perfect for that. But yeah, so let me get all this stuff hooked up, and then I'll bring you back and we'll kind of talk about what's going on, I guess. Alright guys, we're back. So I don't know, I'm not super impressed with them. They enhance the headlights quite a bit, though, it seems like, from my view. I don't know how it looked for you guys. And they seem kind of bright on their own, but I think I'm going to do something else. There was some high-low beams that I was looking at that are the smaller version of the like headlights. They're kind of like those size up there, which I think those are 4x6 or something like that. Lights that I'm thinking about. I thought about getting those instead, because like I said, they have high-low beams. And then I thought about cutting that taking the bezel out for down there, and then mounting some of those up there, under there. And I want them to point to the left and the right. So like this one would point, to my left, and then that one would kind of point more towards the right a little bit, just kind of light up the road from down low. And then these ones I want to kind of do the same, maybe more central than these ones. So I might look into some other lights, but I'll mount the switches and everything, so I'll be able to use them a lot easier. And I probably could use the same wiring harness and everything, but we'll see. Yeah, more to come for that in the future, because if I do get those high-low beams, I'll have to figure out how to wire that in for each of the like circuits and all that stuff, which is going to be interesting. I kind of like the round lights, but maybe having something to match the square lights would be good. And the reason why I have the ones on the top in the first place is so I can see where the top of my bumper is, where the front of the Jeep is, so I can know not to, when I pull in a parking lot, I can keep a good distance between the vehicle and that's parked in front of me or whatever, not hit it, because this bull bar kind of sticks out a lot more, and it's just about in line with those D-ring shackles down there, so they help out a lot. But yeah, I think I'm going to be looking for some other lights. So alright, well, that's it for the video. Hopefully it wasn't super boring, but I'm pretty sure it was. So till next time, y'all take care now.